Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Insights with Soularis, where I am your host, Jennifer, a tarot reader for over 10 years, with over a dozen other healing modality and certifications from sound therapy and Reiki mastery. But at the end of the day, I simply say I am a channel of spirit, bringing messages for those who find me. And if you have joined us before, you always know that I start out with a message for the collective. And this is just energies to be aware of as we go over the next 7 days. So from today for the next 7 days until the next week, the next show. Again, these energies are going to be the themes of the week, but it is going to affect every individual slightly different. But as we know what to expect, that can help us navigate a bit more. And it does seem like many of us are feeling a little bit, how to put this, new, unprepared, even a little bit naive in some situations. So we may be placed in some situations which seem to me new, and it's really forcing us to look into our emotions a bit. There's lots of energy here for creativity, for intuition, which is very good if you want to step into that a little bit more, especially if you need to step into sensitivity to help solve some issues that you have coming forward. That is all going to be a great week to do that. Also, if you're wanting to connect with a partner a little bit more, I see that they're having some flirtatious energy, really allowing the communication to come through very clear. But as we go into the 5 to 7 days from now, I'm seeing a lot of people coming up with a sudden ideal that you just need to go out and start. Fantastic. If you get this ideal, write it down because it's going to help you. It's gonna spark a lot of creativity in the future. It could also be challenging information that you've received at the beginning of next week. I'm going to pull one more card on this just for some clarification. So, yes, as we go into next week, particularly Monday and Tuesday, do be prepared for some obstacles, things that may need to be situations where you need to come up and have a bit more inner strength to deal with those situations. But the rest of this week seems very good. The emotions seem good. They seem balanced. You're feeling like you're in control. There's structure and discipline. And I don't see any concerns besides the beginning of next week. And I do see the weekend as a very good time to have positive changes, have some happy times coming forward, and a real indicator for those of you who are wondering, who are about to change paths or are thinking of changing paths. There is going to be confirmation for you over the weekend on saying like, hey, you are on the right path. So wait for that. If you are about to change careers or move, or you're wanting to enter a relationship or anything of the sort, you're getting confirmation this weekend. But be prepared for possibly bad news at the beginning of next week. It's not going to be anything really life altering or changing. It's just going to be a bit more stress than it should be on a daily basis. And now we're going to go to our caller for tonight. So we have Suzanne. Hello, Suzanne. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So, what kind of answers can I give you tonight? What type of questions do you have?
Um, Not really, nothing, no personal questions or anything. Just really if you pick up anything, for instance, I don't know if you can pick up, people who have passed. I'm thinking a lot of my father, actually.
All right.
A
What has
couple of years,
happened?
yeah.
What has happened in just recently that has been making you think about your finances in your workplace? Do you
Uh,
have anything like that
we, oh,
happening?
no, we're actually retired. So we moved out away from our family in another province.
Mhm.
But we still do keep in touch, obviously. with our families. Yeah,
Okay, very
but
good.
yeah, I am missing my father. That's one thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I am seeing two different figures coming in. Um, and as I've been describing, because um, mediumship is a different skill. So I am seeing a masculine figure. This is somebody who is more compassionate, was someone very caring and kind, very in their emotions and making sure that everyone was taken care of at home. And I'm feeling a feminine energy coming in, and it could be like a grandmother or great grandmother. It has that very type of grandmother feel where wanting to bake a lot of things for people, making sure everyone's fed type of energy. Let's see. Can I have more information on the masculine energy? I would say,
Um, hmm,
was your father born
sorry,
in July or late June?
June. Yes.
Okay. So, okay, so we got that. Your father is coming in, and I'm trying to pick up this grandmother energy as well. Um, I'm seeing a lot of yellow and like a lot of like farm fields as well. So I'm thinking that maybe she was born or September was very important to her. But honestly, she feels more like a
Um,
spirit guide. Does
okay.
that
Yeah.
ring any bells?
Uh, well, she was no, she was born in April, in Ireland. So I don't know if that, but
I'll
yes,
put that
we
on the
were very
side for
close.
now.
So
I'm gonna focus on the father since you're asking about him first, and we'll come back to see what this
yeah,
information's coming in as. And so, what
perfect. Yeah.
information? So it does seem like there's been some clarity trying to come in about the family. This could mean a lot of different things. I'm not seeing like any terrible information, but it just seems like trying to bring in clarity to help build more happiness. And I that can come in when we have those type of longings because we miss people. But yeah, I think he's coming in to really just help create love, create happiness. Also, possibly to bring you a new hobby if you've been a little bit bored lately or like, hey, I think I need to do other things. I feel like he's
Mhm.
going to be pushing you to try new things, especially as it becomes warmer, to really connect with other people. Whether that's, I'm really seeing like farmer markets and craft shows type things. So, like marketplace energies where you're just like, oh, looking at all the things and just very excited about being around people and looking at all these different trinkets and things.
Mhm.
Um, as we
Okay.
are moving forward a bit in the future, I do see him trying to connect to you within your dreams. You can also meditate on him if you want to move that up a little bit. But as you are able to clear your mind, you're going to get more direct messages for yourself instead of, relying on someone else. So let's see, what does he
Right.
want to tell you today? It's all about balance, balance, balance. Right? So, being a very caring figure, you carry on those traits. So, like he's coming up as a king and you are coming in as the knight. So, you have this very similar energies. You have that caring, nurturing, you have disciplined emotions. It is important that you keep balance because I am seeing that whenever you fall out of balance, perhaps you have some health issues start to arise due to
Yep.
stress or whatever. So you have to stay balancing your emotions, and that's going to keep your health a little bit better as well. Um, I'm also hearing again, I am not a medical professional, so always go to your doctor, but I am hearing that perhaps it is time for you to get some blood work if you had some concerns. Uh, It doesn't have to be anything bad, but if you have the means to do so, that is a suggestion that is coming through.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Okay.
What is this connection about? Do you have grandchildren?
Yes.
Okay. There seems to be a little bit of changes going to be happening within the family. Just some back and forth for a little bit, but nothing too concerning. But there's going to be a lot of movement very quickly. But I do see that um, a grandchild, particularly, I think a younger girl, probably like preteen age, wanting to
Yep.
come visit you.
Yep.
Yeah, so if
Yep.
she has a chance to come visit you on a break or something, allow her to come forward because she really needs that space in order to settle down because there is a lot of back and forth going on right now. And being with you will just kind of give her some extra security in this time.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's because it's
Um,
just, yeah, go right ahead.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. Oh my God. Um, I was just also, I don't know how much more I can ask, but I just have, just wondering about I have three grown children, adult children, and of course, they just tell their parents what they want us to hear sometimes. And, parents often, as we do, we are concerned and we just want to
Mhm.
make sure everything is going well with them.
Yeah. Let's see. So, we are running a bit out of time, so I'm going to get you much information. And I do see your father coming in to try to support this as well because he's trying to support gaining the
Hmm.
clarity, helping that home life, really surrounding the home and happy energy to help things move forward. I do see some changes. There's going to be some endings. And now, there's going to be some cycles ending, but while they may be difficult, while there will be some hard decisions having to be made within this family union, ultimately you are going to be coming back to a wish fulfillment where you get to connect a bit more, where there's more harmony as well. But getting there is going to have some obstacles, it's going to have hard decisions. So remember that the outcome is going to be worth it. And you do have this beautiful Empress card coming forward with that maternal energy helping you, with your father watching over your entire family unit. You are going to be
Okay.
great. It's just going to be hard for a little while, but things are going to work out. And see if you can talk to your granddaughter a bit more. She needs some little love right now.